Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Now it's Eto'o. Well, that looks a cracking ball. There's no... Has a goal! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nesta. Scholes. Ball played for Zico. And here's Batistuta, and he'll shoot here. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Nice physical challenge. Thailand have the chance to go the other way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham kept his eye on it, and he's there. Palmer. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He might be in here. Eto'o! Oh, that was no routine save.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Perez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Hullet. Zico. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Batistuta. That was always going to be the keepers. And here's the chance to counter. Nicked it back promptly. Played back in. Swept in. Big chance! Palmer. Hullet.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. It's gone for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Batistuta. Scholes. And Hullet! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's gone looking for safety. Mohamed Salah.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Baron. Now it's Scholes. Kante with the clearance. Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. He's played him through. And that is as far as they're going to go. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Bullet! Palmer. Bellingham. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. He won't be happy with that one.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Scholes. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that's a superb pass. Now the ball in. Climbs up big. Good delivery, but no joy.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's been cut out, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Son Heung-min. Costa Curta. Can he get onto this? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries a shot! Thailand have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. No way through. Thailand are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
The attendance for this match was
so we've reached the hour mark.
81,007.
Perez.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Perez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Son Heung-min. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name, in with the challenge. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Hullet. Hits one! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, good ball, shots on here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they've got a throw. Ball's out once more. And he's managed to gift it back. Maradona. He could be in here. Collar. Raspilicueta. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage.
Decent hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Has a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Shot could be on. Real chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution for Thailand.
Thailand can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Bellingham. Number 20, Palmer. Number 11,
Son Heung-min.
Mohamed Salah.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Number 10, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
You wonder
Number
if
17,
that's it now, but
De Bruyne.
there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late
19,
steal here.
Number 45, Osimhen.
That's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Look, and the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
He's gone forward. That's a nicely weighted pass. Roberto Carlos. He gets big. Harmlessly behind. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Bale is onto it in a flash. Bale in with the challenge. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Batistuta, he is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckham, big header! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That is good alertness. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That'll be a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Collar!
Well played and well cleared.
And it's Gerrard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Goes down, but nothing given. Koundé clears. Great defending, strong and determined. Forwards and with intent. Oh, super chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's onto this. That's been cut out, well played. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And no That is pretty much the end of that. That has been cut short. Chouameni. João Neves. Now it's Saka.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham. Hullet. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Nakata. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. The message is clear, none shall pass. Beckham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Van Dalten. Beckham. He gets big. That's not going far. Lahm. He's had a hit! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Oh, good spread. That's played into space. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Hullet.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Saka shifted upfield. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Nesta. Oh, can he get onto this?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pinches it off him. Gerrard. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Hullet. Beckham. Chance with a header! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. It's Ronaldinho. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. João Neves, Rijkaard, kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Pass somewhat off target. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pull it. Now it's Bale. He's shifting through the... Bale! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So what can they make of this? Has a look and plays it forward. He's found some space. And he's quick to get it clear again. And they're back on the ball again. That's a shade optimistic. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here.
The attendance for this match was 71.
Adams cuts out the pass. João Neves. And here's Batistuta.
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
João Neves. Koundé.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day. And the shot! He's got a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And that has added a great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bale, a player who needs no introduction. That's a little off target. Chouameni, well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's Batistuta. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bale. Just eases him off the ball. Maldini receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 87, João Neves. Number 9, Mbappe.
Palmer.
Coming on the field.
Well, played
Number
right into his
24,
path. Right card makes the
Number
interception.
15,
Van Basten chasing
Number
after it.
23, Vinicius Junior.
And it's Van Basten.
Substitutions taking place.
And he was quick to react. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Courtois with the clearance. Now it's Batistuta. Palmer. Koundé. Palmer has it in a wide position. There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Griezmann did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Saka cuts it out.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Hoisted in. Well read, nice interception. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Out towards the flank. Great position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Van Basten. Cantona tries a shot! So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without a
and
doubt,
welcome
it is
to
the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. The referee's awarded a free kick.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
Maldini. Pedri. Chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he cuts out the supply. Lahm cuts it out, looking for options for movement.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a full-back, but he became a central colossus.
Stood up well to him there. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He rises! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
That's headed upfield. Rummenigge finds himself offside. Collier, and here's Hullet. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Bale. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Ronaldinho. That's tidy. Fires it in low. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Bale. Van Dijk. More and more pressure on the ball here. Chips it through. Keeper's ball. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, good-looking ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Hullet. Oh, no joy this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No luck with that dink over the top. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gerrard. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And he's forced to go back. Thuram. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And here's Bellingham. Maldini calmly anticipates. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is good strength. Great hit! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Ronaldinho.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Great defending, strong and determined. That is ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Bale, and he's managed to get from Bale! And it's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
But it's Thuram. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Danger averted for now. Beckham looking to get on the end of this.
2 added minutes.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Maldini. Ronaldinho. Van Dijk makes the... And there's the end of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the action is back on the way.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Beckham climbs up big. Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Here's... Can he put it away? Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And another try! Oh, that's horribly mistimed and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Khan will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Oh, good-looking ball. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Beckham with the... Oh, smashing header! Final touch was poor.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Gerrard, done delicately. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And here's Hullet. That is good alertness. Vieira. Bellingham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And they win it back again. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that's...
Terrific Terrific header! Now, how often do you see that?
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge! Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lahm. Collar. Quality ball. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham. He can run onto that. Rummenigge! And yes, it's there!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So is this the start of a comeback? Great ball if he can get there. And he's being shifted off it. And he's... Bellingham! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
That has been cut short. Brilliantly cut out. Ronaldinho's delivery.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Here comes another cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's Ronaldinho! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, super find. He's had a hit! Now, what about a counter-attack? Collar. Oh, good spread. Beckham. Ronaldinho. Vieira. It's a pretty loose pass. Out to the right. Back into the middle. Oh, good ball. There's the hit! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Jan Koller.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 11.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Number 15.
That's a good ball out wide.
Number 22.
Platini. He's dealt with that really well.
Oh, that's brilliant from him because he was so quick to read it.
Gerrard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Platini. Rummenigge. Platini. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Indicated.
And he's intervened well there. Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. Here's Vieira. Nedved. Barcelona finding their passes into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Lahm. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Nedved. And the referee brings it to a close. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Please be made aware that
So
smoking
Jim,
is...
how do you... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. And that's been won straight back.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. No way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Beckham hits one! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Kohler really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, smashing header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nesta calmly anticipates. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Bale. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Bullet fiddles it through, and he's picked out the run. Ronaldinho. And it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Collar. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that. He's got tall. And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Up he goes! And he's there to belt it away. And he skips past his man, and he's managed to get free. He rises! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nesta gets a foot in here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He is through here!
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Half an hour played now. And it's Beckham. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Can he spark a counter here? Well read, nice interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now he's off and running. Beckham. Makalele wins the duel this time. Bale. He's had it taken off him. Nedved. Now it's Beckham. Good read, needed to be.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nedved! He's got away with one there. Thuram. Oh, good-looking ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Could move up a gear here. He has found the way through. Fired deep. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham. That's a shade optimistic. And we've reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And so we're off again. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Collier. Schmeichel, will they claim to that?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's a key interception. York. Beckham. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Brilliantly cut out. And he was quick to react. And the pass is intercepted. Hullet. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Collar. Oh, what a climb! And he's there to clear it. And it's Gerrard. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Beckham. Beckham! Now, who's going to be first to this? Beckham making good progress on the right-hand side. Thuram. Beckham is in a really good position out wide. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Beckham. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Hullet. And it's hoisted clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he's taking no chances there. Out to the right. And it's Beckham. York. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Climbs up big. Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Big chance! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Ronaldinho to Gerrard. It's a really well measured ball. Hullet. Oh, that was vital. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's away! Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Nedved, this is promising. Nedved is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Bale just eases him off the ball. Good spot, he's seen the run. Played into space out wide. Schmeichel catches it safely. Collier. Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
That has not gone well. Schmeichel punts it upfield. That has been cut short. Just 5 minutes left. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ronaldinho. Bale. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
He gets big! He will be livid with himself. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Ronaldinho. Beckham looking to run onto it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Makaleli. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's a good ball played into space. That's good vision. And he's onside. He's had a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lahm hurtling down that right flank. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Jordi Alba. He's got such searing pace, Peter. He gets to the byline in the blink of an eye, and from there his crosses are pinpoint and very hard to defend against. This opposition defence is going to have its work cut out trying to keep him quiet.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Bale. There they go, hunting in packs. Heads it! And it's a goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Port finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bellingham. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Stood up well to him there. Nedved. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Bale, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham has been caught there, it's a foul. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Great chance here from position A1. Bale! It's a loose ball. And we have our very first corner. Oh, looks like he's been taken out. Oh, what? There's the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Beckham. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Bellingham. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Ronaldinho. Bale. That has ended up in no man's land. No, he's just misjudged that one. Approaching the half-hour mark. That looks a good ball through. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Port clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior, great hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's Nedved! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pull it. Rijkaard makes the interception. Lahm.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Corner given. So, third corner of the game. Ronaldinho is there, and he can get that clear. And that's really well manoeuvred. Jordi Alba, Vinicius Junior. Nesta cuts out the pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that's gone loose.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Busquets. The fullback is in acres of space here. Nedved. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Pull it. They're up to 5 corners now. Well read, and the danger is averted. And the half-time whistle goes. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Oh, Red, nice interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nedved looking to get on the end of this. Chance! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Number 16,
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Quality ball. That's a fabulous ball. Vinicius Junior! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's well spotted. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Leicester cuts it out, and it's Nedved. Jordi Alba.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Jordi Alba is in a really good position out wide. Jordi Alba, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Rijkaard. Gullit, played out to the right. Gullit.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution on the field, number 13, Vinicius
Right
Junior.
here, right now,
Number
it's not looking
17,
favourable. They're chasing the ball and the
Coming
game.
on the field, number 22,
Bellingham.
Kaká.
Looking for
Number
the run.
10, Messi.
He's got away, showing good feet. Great work on the overlap. Chance for the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Port certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create. Oh, that was expansive and
Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substitution on the field, number 16.
So, time for changes
Bucharest.
on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 18, Gullit.
And it's Beckham.
Substitutions taking place.
Referee's given a throw. Now it's Pirlo. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Tries to get it clear. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Throw in. Rijkaard. And he's managed to get free. Collar. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckham touches it back.
really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Busquets gets good distance on it and claimed it back swiftly. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Pull it. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. He's looking to... Real chance! And he's gone looking for safety.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pinches it off him. Pull it! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This is quite a battle.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Now the finish! Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Real chance here!
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's found a way through. Pulls it back. And that was very necessary. Bale.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Gerrard. Beckham. Nicely worked. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, strongly challenged there. Pullet has it out wide and in space. Spread neatly.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Nedved. And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Pullet claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And that's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Collier, foot in. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now it's Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Terrific header. Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Now it's Hullet. That's a shade optimistic. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the pass is intercepted. Bale looking to get on the end of this.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Pedri, Maldini gets over and intercepts. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. First quarter of an hour gone. Gently done. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Bellingham. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Pedri. Now it's Sorloth. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Lahm.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Maldini makes the interception. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, super find. Oh, good ball. Shapes to shoot! It's there!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, that is a nice touch. Big header! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He might be in here! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, what a climb! And he has kept it out somehow.
Sorloth is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! Goal! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. There they go, hunting again.
Minutes added time.
Now it's Bellingham. Looking... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Cristiano Ronaldo! He can get that clear. And he's been shifted off it. That pass has been well intercepted. Nesta. Bullet. Not the most accurate pass. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has been cut short. Gently done. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
No, that's been intercepted. Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's picked his way through. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
That's a little off target. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. That's a nicely measured pass. Collar, real chance! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Now it's Bellingham. Unrelenting, uncompromised. Great hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hullet. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. He rises! Goal! And the comeback is complete! Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's a sharp pass. Well, that's well spotted. And that could set him on his way. Now the finish! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
No way through. Played back in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Tries to get it clear. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
It's Ronaldinho! Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's beaten the last man. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! They have turned it round again! Undoubtedly, one of the great games. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Substitution on the field. Number 42.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 15.
Manchester United take the lead.
On the field.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Pass is just off target. Thuram gets good distance on it. It's a pretty loose pass. That looks a cracking ball. Schmeichel has that under control. Pirlo.
4
Solot.
added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he latch onto this? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Overhit and out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Service. Number 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 14.
Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Number 19.
Bale.
Dembele.
Bale's cross. Up he goes! They've scored! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
That looks like a preconceived...
And that's it. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Watch the screen for train departure times from
Thanks to Jim.